Let's look ahead to the second ODI, which is the same venue. Will the contest be the same, or will West Indies put up more of a fight? Wasim, everything you saw from the first game, as one sided as it comes, from an India World Cup look ahead perspective, how do India make best use of this game time against an opponent which at the moment does look clearly a few notches below them?
Probably bat first and score in excess of obviously 270, 280, 300, and give their batters more game time. Uh, and obviously, hopefully, if they bowl well, see how the bowlers bowl. Probably Hardik Pandya, like I said, get more bowling to do because I see him bowling a lot more into the lead ups before the World Cup and even in the World Cup. Umran Malik could have done well. I thought he bowled well in patches. Few deliveries were really good, but there were few boundary balls which has been his concern. Mukesh, I thought bowled well. Spinners didn't put a foot wrong. So bowling, I thought was really good. Probably if they get an opportunity again, if they win the toss again, they can bat first and get their batters more game time.
I'd imagine you don't expect India to make any changes for the second ODI.
Like I said before, getting in Axar because you saw the ball spin. Uh, So probably he coming in and playing his role as a spinner also, and obviously adds another quality batter in that lineup. There's not much for the seamers, even though it's a little two paced, a little bit up and down. But I feel if he can get Akshar in, it strengthen. Even though he on the context he probably won't need Akshar, but in the larger picture, Akshar, I see him playing a bigger role in the World Cup and in ODI cricket. So getting Akshar in for another fast bowler would be a good thing.
While we're on that, how much did the amount of spin in that surface in the first ODI surprise you? And given that the venue stays the same, could things become a lot worse for West Indies given that there's less than a 48-hour turnaround?
It will be difficult for them, obviously, because this lot of West Indian batters are not known to play spin really well. If it's a T20 game, that is okay because it's a shorter game. But in a 50-over game, the spinners will bowl for a lot longer, and the skill set that they possess, I see a lot of problems for them. So don't see much change, and obviously it does surprise me because Barbados is known for that pace and bounce, but this one, it's spinning uh, really big in the first inning itself. So I don't see things improving much for the West Indian batting.
How do they approach this? What is their best bet of putting any semblance of a fight? I'm just looking at that batting lineup. It's not like they're without names who haven't performed at the highest level. Shea Hope, Brandon King, Shimron Hetmeyer with two ODI centuries against India. How do they just get their act together?
I think they just need to spend time at the pitch. Shea Hope is a good player and he played well. He was the seventh or probably eighth wicket to go down. I thought he played really well and he's a quality player. He's a captain. The challenge for the West Indies batters is to bat 50 overs and put a respectable total. Don't need to look at obviously 250 or 280 is going to be too much on this pitch, but probably 220 or 230 would pose even some challenge to the Indian batters if they bat first again, or even if they're chasing, just spending time at the pitch, not looking to hit too many high risk shots and just put partnerships together. And you never know, they've got power in them to finish the game strong. So the top order batters need to show a little bit of fight, show a little bit of skill in 2 days time.